Good morning, my friends. Well, it's Monday morning, I guess. I spent the night in the Villages, Florida. That's where I bought my RV. So I kind of made a complete circle. So I'm going to make some coffee this morning here. Finally, I have coffee. I stopped and got coffee this morning. I guess you'll see on a video for Key West, I gotta wake up this morning, that I didn't have coffee, so, but I've got coffee this morning finally, so, and I'm gonna use my water kettle here, and we're gonna make coffee here. It should be pretty cool, and I need to get in the habit of doing this anyway, so that's what I need to do. As cool as it may be, we're gonna do that, so I'll show you pretty much what I do. Sorry about my phone there. I will pretty much put my phone, let me move this here. Sorry about this thing is crazy. I'll put my phone right, I don't know. I'll put it somewhere. We'll put it over here and we'll make some coffee. How's that sound? In fact, I'll probably just hold the darn thing. Sorry about that. Such amazing video editing. There'll be no editing this morning when I post this one. It's one of those film and go kind of videos. So basically, what I generally do is just take the my water kettle. I'll fill the cup up of exactly the amount of coffee I want in this cup and pour it in the kettle. That way you're not really just boiling a whole you're not boiling a whole pot of water, and that's cool within itself. You don't really want to do a whole pot if you're not making coffee for the whole world. So let me set this down here real quick. Set this right up here real quick. If you're not making coffee for the whole world, you really don't want to do that. So we're gonna just pour it in here. This kettle's pretty cool. A lot of times the kettle will go to a boil, but you don't really have to put it to a whole boil. You really don't. So, and that's the cool thing about it. And I'm gonna do pour over. And that's another cool thing we can do here. And I didn't get it, but I still need to get me a little bit of that. Dunkin' Donuts makes that blueberry coffee. It's so good if you sweeten it right. It tastes like you're drinking a blueberry muffin, but it's just Folgers classic roast kind of morning. That's Vanlife coffee, man, I'll tell you what. Yesterday it was Starbucks because I didn't feel like drinking Cuban coffee in Key West. I'm not so sure about Cuban coffee, and I didn't want to be that adventurous. I just wasn't that adventurous, but I just wanted a cup of coffee. Believe it. So, oh boy. Now, you don't really need this if you had this, but it makes cleanup easier if you don't really want to pour out coffee grounds and do that stuff. So, we're going to use a coffee filter. That we're gonna do. I gotta wake up here. I'm just gonna, when I leave the Villages here, Highway 301 here, because I just kind of went the back roads a little bit. I had to take some of the freeway, the turnpike, and 75 through the Everglades yesterday, so it was kind of cool. You'll see that. But most of the back roads, it's kind of cool. Highway 301 will take me straight up into South Carolina, close to home, so I'm just gonna stay on 301. That is what we're going to do, folks. It'll be cool to do. And we're measuring out gourmet bold. Okay, gourmet bold. That's what we're going to do. That should be enough. One for the boost. That should be enough coffee. A little boost. Quick and easy, man. I had an expensive Keurig in my condo for a very long time. I love that thing. It was cool. I still actually love that thing because I gave it to my dad and I used it at my dad's house. But I don't need it in van life. I really don't need it at all, to be truthful. Pour over is just fine. So we got my water kettle full of water. Now I'm going to plug her in. And I'm going to turn the inverter on. We'll bring us down here again. Moving this camera around, ain't it great? We're going to turn the inverter on. There it is, microwave beeped. And it's on. And really this thing comes to a boil. The water kettle, yeah, I've used one before. It powers off automatically, but it doesn't have to go completely to a boil, and that's not really what we're going to do. So this thing is kind of cool. The lights are blue on it. And it'll get to bubbling a little bit. It'll get hot enough, and that'll be our coffee. It will be cool. Takes a little getting used to the pour over. It really does. And this thing will it'll heat up pretty quick. Takes about I guess about a minute and a half, which is pretty cool. And then we will pour over some coffee. That will do. No local coffee shops this morning. I'm too tired. I'm not really too tired. I just don't feel like doing it. It's like making my own coffee. And we will get on it here. I'm going to make me a bowl of oatmeal in here too while we're at it. Use my microwave, because I didn't do that yesterday. So, but anyway, we're going to head back home and do our thing on that. And all is well other than that. And if something cool comes along, you know I'll cut you in. We'll talk to you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Be cool. Bye.